You lived with Patrizia, you said, for a year and a half. What was the most difficult thing about stepping so fully into her, living in 24/7 in character, and what was the most difficult thing to leave behind when you came back to Gaga?
You know, I really loved living in her all the time. I found a lot of joy in studying her, and I think that women's stories are beautiful and they're complicated and complex, and I'm happy to be here tonight to celebrate all the women that are nominated, telling beautiful stories, telling women's stories, and revealing things about ourselves that are important and that unite us.
What I think is so beautiful about your performance, and obviously Patrizia did, a horrible, terrible thing, but she's so human, and we understand why she did what she did. What was your process of not judging her, of having empathy for her, and allowing us to see into who she is as a human being?
You know, when I studied this story and I studied her life, what I realized very quickly was that she was not born a killer, she became one. And I was fascinated with what happened to her throughout her life, through her childhood, her relationship with her mother, as she got older, her relationship with men, the way that she was used and disposed of, what that did to her. And I found a true heart, and I found the inner child in her. And like your earlier question, that was the hardest part to let go of, was sort of leaving the child of Patrizia. But in this performance, what I wanted to make sure that I did was infuse all of women's stories into one person, to be true to her, but also not to leave behind the world.
Absolutely. You give so much to your fans. Every time I meet you, you're so generous, and I've seen you just give. And this is why we love you. I'm a little monster. How do you keep something for yourself? How do you live at a point where you're not giving so much that you're depleted?
You know, I do sometimes give so much that I'm depleted, but I think people do all the time. I think people do very hard things all the time, and I think we have each other, and we have amazing people to look up to. I look up to you, I always have, and I think that that's part of what feeds me, is making sure that I always remember that I'm in the company of people that I respect and love. And I respect and love everybody that's here tonight, and I respect and love the public, and I hope that the public can smile this evening.
We feel it. The public feels it. Your fans feel it. Thank you, Gaga, for your whole career, for everything. We love you.
I love you so much.